All right, so let's take first Payne's Gray. We have Payne's Gray, Ivory Black, and White. Let's take Payne's Gray and just dip your brush, the tip of your brush in water a bit to make it, to make your color more fluid. And
is this for the lens you're doing, is it?
yes, yes, for the lens. Good, that's kind of will help a lot with the face. It changes the shape of the face. Now let's see if we can get away with no eyes. I'm taking white, a bit of white. You can't see what I'm doing here.
You've done the glasses already?
Pardon?
You've done the glasses already?
No, one part.
Oh, so are you doing the whole glass in gray? Because are you doing?
No, just the lens in gray. We'll do the lens in gray, and we'll do the rim in black.
Oh, okay. Misunderstood.
Susan, have you been drinking your birthday wine already this morning?
Yeah, you're right. God, that soda water really does it. I was thinking, oh, how am I even going to do the lens? I haven't even drawn those lines in.
Just the lens.
Yep.
Just put the lens in.
Well,
And
I got it.
go back from dark to light to blend the reflection. It's like how we used to do a window reflection. Light reflection on windows.
So sorry, I missed what you did in the start there. You just added white to that Payne's Gray?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I've got this horrible rough canvas, so nothing wants to stick to it. So I'm slow to get it to.
It's all right. Where did you get it from?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, it was one of those ones from HomeSense.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The flat canvas. Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
rough.
Since we're not putting eyes in, we'll just give it a bit of a soft reflection of the lens. So I'm trying to avoid having a dark line or rectangular color in here. That's why I'm blending in the, I'm not following exactly what's in the reference. I'm just kind of blending in that highlight in there. Okay.
So you still haven't done the rim, correct?
No, I haven't done the rims yet.
Okay.
Okay. So I start with only Payne's Gray, no white. put a good cover the glasses, put the color in. And now come take a bit of white, just a tiny bit of white, and add that reflection of the light where I see it in the picture, and then adjust.
Oh, the ring.
Hmm?
We're doing the ring, you say, or the ring
Yes,
around?
rim,
Oh, okay.
Frame.
the frame.
Oh, the frame. I thought you said the ring.
No, 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 the frame.
Okay, good, perfect.
Okay, that's good. That softens the lens.
Mhm.
This is like doing the bicycle wheel.
Yeah,
Not easy.
that's a bit easier than the bicycle.
Yeah, it is.
Just a bit easier.
Well, not quite round yet.
Those glasses, they look the frame looks big, but there's the shadow on the skin.
Hmm.
Part of it is the shadow on the skin,
Right.
right? Okay, so we don't really need to worry too much about this side. It's in a very dark, shadowy area.
We're doing a shadow under the frame.
But not in black. We'll have
No.
to do it in skin tone because the shadow is on skin. But since we're there already with black, Let's take some of the black and darken. Areas here.
You're using black and just black,
Just black.
but watered down?
Yeah, a bit. Yeah.
I'm afraid to do it.
Why? No, no. No, go ahead. No, no, don't worry. Do it. You'll see once we start highlighting and putting hair color, we're going to need this black.
Right.
So apparently Margaret found got the house.
Oh, did she?
Yeah,
Good. She must be so happy.
she is. She's posted it on Facebook.
Uh,
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And I'm sure hers will sell very quickly because it sounds like it's in an area that's desirable.
Yeah. That's nice. It's good. I'm glad. Okay, let's do this.
Is she going to be a blonde or
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
gonna be a
okay.
blonde. Yeah.
so the blonde?
We're gonna need this color for the blonde. We need a darker, kind of a dark. Not don't go too like that. Don't go black. Use a bit of water in your with your color and spread it over.
Interesting.
So you're doing this over the whole hair. Okay.
Yeah,
I
Oh,
never would
wow.
have guessed that, actually.
don't worry. You'll see. You'll see. It will work.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah.
Not a real blonde then, right? She does her,
She's gonna have roots.
yeah.
I guess we should be painting in the way of the curls.
Curls?
Well, you know how it waves in the way of the.
Oh, the waves. Yes, the waves. We're going to create the waves with in the hair with the highlights
Oh,
when we start highlighting. See how thin it is? It's not thick.
no, it isn't. The
Yeah,
black.
it's not thick. No, it's not thick color. Like the paint is not thick.
No.
You can see the brush stroke.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
not, I guess that shouldn't bother us then. That you can see the brush stroke.
Yeah. There. Okay. All right. Right. So for hair, we are going to use yellow ochre, raw umber, cadmium yellow light, and white. Or if you don't have yellow ochre, raw sienna will do, or yellow oxide. If you don't have raw umber, burnt umber will do. Now, the reason I said to have cadmium yellow light handy is just because when you highlight, use white with raw sienna. I'm gonna move the camera right here. If you highlight raw sienna with white, you will lose the vibrant color of that raw sienna. It's not gold anymore. It doesn't highlight as a gold. It highlights as a faded beige color. So if you to keep that kind of vibrant color with raw sienna or yellow ochre, you take cadmium yellow light, you put it in, and then you take white and you highlight. The color stays vibrant because of the yellow ochre, cadmium yellow light. It doesn't fade with white. If you use just white, it just becomes really like a beige off-white color. And with hair, we are going to need, with hair, we're going to need that kind of gold color. So for this first layer, I'm going to take a touch of burnt umber and whatever you have as raw sienna, whatever you're using, raw sienna or yellow ochre. And I'm using raw sienna and raw umber. I'm going to come here, and before I use any white, just put a layer of that raw umber and yellow ochre or raw sienna or yellow oxide, whatever you have.
So if I'm just using yellow ochre, I just use yellow ochre here?
Yellow ochre with raw umber.
With wrong, okay.
Yeah. This is all preparing for the dark parts and preparing a layer for the highlights. Because if you don't have, you need to have a layer of color when you want to highlight. You can't highlight on light color.
Are you using a rounded brush?
Yeah, I'm using round. Yeah, round brush.
And not watered down, just
A bit, yeah, it is a bit watered down. It's not just the way it comes out of the tube.
okay.
Just a bit, because it moves better. Your brush, it's easier to move the brush around. So what I'm trying to do is put that color, the raw umber and raw sienna over here in this section, and kind of maybe, I'll show you in a minute, avoid this area.
Okay.
Because this is a really dark area and I don't want to highlight it that much. Okay. Now I'm going to take, I washed my brush. I'm going to take just raw umber, only raw umber. And my brush is wet. So when I dip it in raw umber, it's going to give me a thin, nice color. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just kind of looking at where I can see darks in her hair using just raw umber.
Ah. Are you recording this because I'm way behind you?
Yes, I'm recording. It's being recorded. I can adjust the darks later on when I put the highlights. If I find that these areas are not dark enough, I can go back and adjust and maybe darken them a bit more if I need to. So I can see her hair. It starts from the side here and it curves this way. It goes, you know what I mean? Like there's like a curve with the hair. So I'm using raw sienna, a bit of cadmium yellow light, and a touch of white, not much. I don't want the hair to be too highlighted yet. I just want to see a bit of highlight, but not strong highlight, not yet. Now, I'm going to go with the movement of the hair. And because you see, because I have dark underneath, it's easy to see that highlight. Okay. Okay.
And you can use yellow oak,
But a touch of yellow ochre, not much, just to give it that blonde color. Just to give my raw sienna or yellow ochre or whatever you're using a bit of a blonde. You know, with highlights, you really have to go slowly. Go slow with highlight. Don't put too much white into your color because this is what we see. So we see that we're looking at this. We see light in here. So what we do is we go to white and we add white to our color and we put it there. But that's not the right way. You have to do it slowly. It has to have your hair, the hair has to be this color first, highlighted to this color all over. And then we add the strong highlight on top. So really, this is what happens when you use highlights right away, strong highlights. It's very hard to control the value. I'm trying to move with the movement of the hair. Move my brush around. And that's why I need the colors to be thin.
You have more yellow or more sienna?
Sienna.
More sienna, okay.
Yeah.
I gotta run. Everybody have a great week.
You too, Carla.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. the other side, the highlight is not everywhere. So we have to be careful here. I can see part of that highlight up here, just a bit. Then highlights are here. So I wouldn't get to this part where it's really dark. I'm just gonna highlight just a bit over here. So I'm trying to go with the movement of the hair. This is all like glaze. It's not thick. This is not thick paint. This is more like a glaze, thin paint. So I can wait for it to dry and then go back and highlight more.